I was heading to class right before Miss Rios, and I see Jules outside the room. You have a sub. Walk with me. Okay, let me sign my name. I walk in and write my name down on the paper. The substitute didn't even seem to care. Who are you, honey? She asked. Rayne Williams. Cute name. Thanks, she says and puts a check next to my name. Thanks. I walk back into the hallway. What's up? Walk with me, nigga, Jules says and pulls my arm and starts laughing. The hall and the stairs are still crowded with people going to class or finding a place to cut. Tommy got lunch this period and next. He's in a good mood today though, so we should be good. I don't say anything, just keep walking down the stairs, waiting to see what he wants to talk to me about. As we get to the lunchroom, Tony shakes his head. I'm going to pretend I don't see you only once. Go to class next period. We both nod. So much for a good mood, I say. Shit, for Tommy, that was nice. We both start laughing. You right. We sit down at a table far off in the cut and the lunchroom, and Jules still has said nothing about why he wanted me to walk with him. The bell rings and Tommy closes the door. Everyone in the lunchroom starts to do their own thing. Alright, Brightness. I'm gonna trust you with some information, so please don't make us break your legs. I look at him confused but attentive. We don't like Prince because Prince is a fake ass nigga. We all sell drugs together. Prince approached us like he knew what the fuck he was talking about and he could get a better price on the things I needed. He came through with the shit for a better price, but didn't pay attention and he was being followed. He gets arrested and starts singing to the police. Shania took the charges for all of us because she had nothing going on at the time. That's why she's on probation. I'm asking who he told you his cousin is because he's a fucking liar. If he gets you caught up in some dumb shit, I'm gonna be pissed. The nigga does have a cousin who is the plug, and we fixed all that now. But Prince can't be trusted. Who did he say his cousin is? We ask because we care, not because we want to be nosy. There was a brief silence between us before I answered. The nigga he introduced me to, his name is Grant. That's who dropped you off. He looks intrigued. Yes. He nods but stays quiet for a few seconds. He looks like he's trying to word what he wants to say. You know Grams is the plug, right? I'm only telling you because I want you to be aware of the nigga you fucking with. He ain't no small change nigga. I stay quiet and he continues. Not a lot of people know what he look like either. Smart nigga for a young nigga. I hear Jules talking, but I'm thinking to myself, how the hell did I get myself caught up with another drug dealing nigga? Now what if he knows Tavia or two? Or my father again? I don't want to tell Ace that Jules told me, because then he will feel like he can't trust Jules. I'll just have to find a way for it to come up. After school, Ace was out front like he said he would be. I walked out purposely with Jules, Damien, and Shania. I wanted to see his reaction. He looked at me, but didn't acknowledge them, and they didn't acknowledge him. Not even a head nod of any form from anyone. I said bye to them, and they continued walking toward Main Street without even looking back. He smiles at me as I get closer. I can't front. I like when he smiles and I see his whole grill. He gives me a hug and acts like he doesn't want to let go. I start laughing and he pokes my ribs and lets me go. You want food or you gotta go home? I don't want food and no, I don't need to watch the kids today. He nods. We get in the car and head toward my house. He goes directly back in front of the 2-4 and doesn't ask about an exact location of my house, which I appreciate. Not that I care that he knows where I live, I just don't want anyone to see me. Blah 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 blah. I know, I've said this already. We sat there talking for about 2 hours, getting to know each other more. So far, I liked him. What you doing this weekend? He questions. Nothing. Why? Let's go to the movies if you could get out the house. Yeah, I probably can. Let me call my homegirl to see if she could be my cover story. He nods. I gotta be in Southside by 6. I'll call you later tonight, before 10. I nod my head. What's in Southside? Business meeting, he replies with a straight face. At this point, the vagueness, based on what Jules said and the location, I am so tempted to ask if he knows Tavia. But don't let me look like a fiend. I don't care if he knows Tavia. I didn't know they knew each other if he does, so I'm not homie hop. When I get in the house, I call Kiana to ask her to be my cover story for the weekend. Bitch, is this why you been MIA? A new nigga? I don't want to call you Claudia, but she says. We start laughing. No, I honestly just started talking to him. Claudia cursed me out too. Oh, fuck her. I am so tired of her. Why? I question while laughing. I just don't trust her. And I am not sure why all of a sudden she's with Evan and Tavior a lot. What's unusual about that? She keeps telling me shit Tay said, and Tavior is so funny. I stay quiet. Of course, I'll let you know if anything, she continues. We talk for a bit more, and then we hang up. I go to my homework and find something to eat. Around 9:15, the phone rings and Sharif picks it up almost mid-ring. He's still been acting hella weird. I don't know what's up with him, but the caller ID didn't even get a chance to register the call. I hear a soft knock at my door a few seconds later. Yeah? I say. The door slowly opens. Phone raindrop. He says in a loud whisper. Thanks. I reach for the cordless in my room. As I turn the phone on, Sharif turns his off and closes the door. One thing I liked about Sharif is he always gave me my privacy. I know I'm not his biological daughter, but he never makes me feel like that. He sometimes knows me better than my own mother does. Knows what I wouldn't do when she is adamant I would. Hello, I say into the receiver. Light skin. I hear. I was low key happy it was Ace. What's up? I ask with half a smile. You what's up? He says, then laughs. He sounded more embarrassed than anything. Nah, I wanted to keep my word, he continues. I understand things come up if you couldn't call tonight. Did you find a way to go to the movies this weekend? He changes the subject. Yeah, I have a way to go. He paused for a second and then starts talking, but I cut him off. Are you smiling? I ask while smiling back. Maybe. He starts laughing, which makes me laugh. Just as I am enjoying the moment, the line beeps with the call waiting. I look at the phone to check the caller ID. It's Lauren. I'll call her back though. I can hear about Larry, Tate, Jason, and whoever else she met on the app later. Old boy ain't call you yet, Ace questions. I pause before I answer. I was a little taken back by the question. Why are you asking me that? Seeing if I have competition again. I smirk to myself and think, that was a good reply. There is no competition. I don't want him back. Oh, but he's trying. Okay. I mean, he was. It's been a few days, so I'm guessing he got the point. He must really be sorry. I could tell he's trying to pick my brain about it. I start to laugh. That's cool. I'm good though. You tough. I gotta stay on my toes, he says. I start laughing. Shut up. Then he starts laughing. My line beeps again. I check the caller ID. It's my father, so I tell Ace I'll call him back and click over. Hello? Hello, daughter, he says, sounding like a TV show. Hello, father. Can I see my daughter? Which one? I am trying to hold in my laugh. The lightest smart ass I have. Yeah, why? What's wrong? I sound concerned. Can I just spend time with you? Teenagers. Tuh. I start laughing. You gonna be with your man this weekend? I pause. Nah. I sound very nonchalant. Oh, that didn't sound good. It's cool. I won't see him this weekend, but I kinda have plans. Can we reschedule? My father stayed quiet for a few seconds. Yeah, we can. Of course, honey. I could tell by his tone. His wheels were turning in his head. We spoke for about 20 minutes more, and then Uncle Ty came, and they had to go, as usual. Finally, Saturday came. I can't front. Low key, I was hyped to go to the movies with Ace. Kiana told her mother she and I were going to the movies in case our mother spoke. It more than likely wouldn't come up, since whenever Kiana's name was mentioned, my mother never double checked my story. But just to be safe, Kiana called me as I was getting dressed to make it more believable. Bitch, you lucky I love you. Got me sitting outside doing nothing in the cold, looking stupid so you could go on a date. I love you too, but if you want to come, I'll pay your ticket. And third wheel? Nuh-uh. Won't have me looking extra lonely. At least this way when Tavior gets ready to sniper your ass, I could say, she made me lie, Tay. Spare my life. We started laughing so hard. That nigga probably gonna throw a rock at my head one day. You still ignoring him? He hasn't called, but if he does, yes, I'm good. We speak for a few more minutes and then I finish getting ready before I'm late. I left my curls wild and put on my cutest polo outfit with the matching Jordans. I could hear Tony in my head. You bitches in these Jordans. I add my lip gloss and blow myself a kiss in the mirror. I slide my money into my back pocket and grab my coat and my keys. Ma, I say as I walk out of my room. Ma, I say louder. Mom, I say even louder. If you wake the baby, you take the baby. I hear her voice emerge from her room. Oh, sorry. I'm leaving. I'll be back later. Mm-hmm. She nods her head. I kiss her cheek and head out the door toward the 2-4 to meet Ace. I spoke to him earlier in the week and we settled on a time. I told him not to call prior because I didn't want to make it hot. Any little hiccup and Molly will ruin some damn plans. As I get closer to the 2-4, I see Jason and Marcus standing in front of the store. I am not in the mood for this today. I see Ace's car there as well. I make eye contact with Ace as I walk into the store. Jason obnoxiously follows. Yo, what's up with Lauren? I am Summer. I don't know. Smart ass, she is your friend though. And you really seem to like her. Yet, you play these games, so you find out what's up with Lauren. He blocks the soda fridge I was trying to get into. Who's she dealing with, Summer? I don't know, Jason. I say in an annoyed tone and roll my eyes. Don't be like that. Not being like anything. I am thirsty. Excuse me. He steps out the way. I grab my soda and go to the counter. Marcus thankfully pokes his head in and says they gotta go. What's up, rude ass? He says to me. I start laughing and say hi. He rolls his eyes like a girl, which makes me laugh harder. Just as I am walking out the store, I literally bump into Storm. He also hangs out with Jason and all of them. He lives in my projects too, but he's always referred to me as his little sister. His mother even calls me the daughter she never had. She only has sons, and they're always into a lot of shit. No one really questioned if he was really my brother because he's yellow as hell also. His name is Storm. My name is Summer. Just fits the picture we paint. I mean, obviously, people in our projects know we aren't related, but outside of that, even they don't slip up in conversations when it comes to me being his little sister. Where you going? He sizes me up. The movies, why? Just asking, you need money? He digs in his pocket. Nah, I'm good. Alright, behave then. I nod my head. Now that I think about it, I'm surprised Maurice didn't tell Storm he saw me get out of Evan's car and all that with Tavior. Yo, Summer, call me later. I want to talk to you about something, Storm says just as I was about to walk out the door. I'm not necessarily scared because it's not like he's going to tell my mother. I just don't feel like explaining myself, especially at this point. Storm was about 5'5" and 2 slaps and a pinch darker than me. He was secure in his small height, though. He had a semi-raspy voice and dresses nicely. The girls be on him, I give him that. Storm disappears in the back of the store within the blink of an eye. and I get into the car with Ace.